everybody. Once again, welcome back to Boris and the Dark Survival, the Wolf Trials. Okay, and in the last episode, I began to feel suspicious as to the true nature of this Mila character that we're supposedly working towards rescuing. So, since I'm not entirely comfortable with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on the other mission, and that's completing the collectible items. I still need, I believe it was 4 safe house scraps, and I need 1 more odd fuse. Then once we've got those taken care of, then we'll worry about cracking open that safe room door. Got a book right there, which is good. I don't even have to bother anymore opening the Boris bodies, because since I have already gotten everything, the machine must endure? Oh wait, didn't we see that in the trailer for the Dark Revival? That's a pretty cool Easter egg. Anyway. Nothing. Hopefully I have some better luck finding the collectibles that I'm actually looking for. Another one of those blasted ink hearts. That's not what I need. I really don't trust that there's so many of those ink hearts lying around. And Boris bodies. Although something that I have noticed during my repeated playthroughs of this game is that whenever you leave the game and then come back and it goes back to day one is always real nice and quiet. And the lockers spin pretty slowly. Almost like it kind of gives you a little bit of a warm-up. Like it gives you kind of a warm-up level. Which way you going? Coming back this way, I see. Dang it, that's the way I need to go. I suppose I could come down here. Whoa! That was slick. Alright, now I've already found all the items, so all that's left is to explore and find potential secrets. Never mind, there are no secrets. But yeah, it's like day 1 is usually really quiet, and it kind of gives you time to get back into the game and readjust to the controls and everything. But then things pick up like immediately after day 1, so no collectibles. Back into the breach, shall we?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Little room he calls a laboratory. He can call the laboratory all he But that puddle, I'm telling you, it kept moving this way and that way, like it had the smarts or something. If these messes keep being like this, I'm out of here.
Intelligent puddles. As in, like, chaos? So then the ink is alive, not just... Huh, that's interesting and slightly unnerving. I hear the demon has spawned, and he is coming this way. Okay. Oh, lovely. Lovely. One of these corridors with the many rooms. Okay, so where you going, big guy? He's coming in here. Okay. That could have gone a lot better. All that I'm missing is the bone and the wrench, and I know that one of them is on the table over here. I need to go that way to finish exploring down that hall. Confound it. I also need to refill my bacon soup. This'll work. And of course he's coming this way. I'm gonna wait for him to leave this hallway so that I can, you know, finish exploring over here. Confound it! Well, at least if he's going back that way, I can go back this way. And there was no point anyway. Lovely. I hear him over there. I don't like how difficult it is to tell which direction I'm hearing the demon from. Where are you? Sounds like he's coming down this hallway. Oh, there's my last odd fuse. Oh, hello. What's this? Okay, so all I'm missing now is the safe house scraps. Ta-da! Okay, so once I get out of this level, we'll go back and check out what the odd fuses do. Seems like the wrench that I need to find must be in the northern corridor, which I haven't actually been to yet. Oh dude, he's like right there. Is he stuck? Nope. That made me jump. He was just standing there. Yes, hi. Getting to the point where I'm not really scared of the demon anymore. He's more of just kind of an annoyance. Don't go back up to the north hallway, please. There you go. See, he can be reasonable sometimes. He's just one of those guys you gotta have a bit more patience with. He really likes this north hallway. Well, I think I found everything in this level, so let's go ahead and scoot. We even got an audio recording that I hadn't found yet, which revealed the fact that the ink itself is alive down here, which is less than a reassuring thought. Alright, so what's this? Laundry chute kind of thing? Kind of looks like a drop shaft for... Wait. Excuse me? Wally, huh? The same guy who convinced the workers down in Chapter 4 to play minigames to unlock their back rooms. Of course he would have a minigame kind of thing in here. High score's 15, huh? Well, I'm already up to 4, so let's see if we can beat his high score. This is cute. I'm a little concerned about the fact that the ball is a glob of ink, which is mildly concerning, especially now that we know that this ink is in fact alive and quite possibly sentient. But hey, maybe they're little blobs of friendly ink. Like that little ink splotch of thick ink that I picked up at the end of Chapter 5 that stuck with me through the credit sequence. Only 12. Oh, well, that's a pretty good restart. I'm gonna give this a couple tries and try to break the record. It's probably one of those things where there's a secret that you... There's probably like a secret that you can unlock by beating the game. Something that's not really mandatory for the completion, but you know, it's just one of those nice little things. Kind of like the gallery that you can unlock. The archives thing where it showed all the different figures at the end of Chapter 5. Like, maybe we'll get some interesting bit of trivia about some of the characters that weren't really elaborated on in the archives. Because that's one thing that always kind of bothered me about the archives, is that some of the characters didn't have, like, description plates on them. The Lost Ones, for example. The Lost Ones, and I believe the two different versions of Alice. The Susie Alice and the Allison Alice. Okay. I'm only up to 3. It's one of those things where it's a kind of game that you can kind of play without thinking. And, well, I can, anyway. I guess maybe it's in my case, it's a game that I'm playing more with my peripheral vision than by actually looking at it. So maybe that makes it easier to play while talking. But I can see how this game would give someone a hard time. It's kind of fun, though. It's a nice little distraction. There we go, buddy. I'm starting to think of this little ink splotch as being alive, and it really likes to bounce and play, so it lives in this little machine that Wally built for it. Which helps keep it out of trouble and lets it interact with people sort of in a way without causing, you know, harm or anything. How did I get such a high score on my first go? Like with the Butcher Gang, some of the hitboxes seem to be a little bit janky. Like, sometimes it'll hit the peg and just go straight through, other times it'll bounce off and go sharply in a random direction, which makes it really difficult to get the board back underneath it. And then it bounces off it's definitely got some interesting, unique physics. Ah, darn it, I thought it was under... I'm probably gonna end up spending the rest of this episode doing this, but oh well. Ooh! 2 in 1 bounce! Not gonna lie, I'm starting to think of the ink as like a symbiote, like venom, and anti-venom, and carnage. Aw, man, I hit the side of my panel instead of bouncing off the top. Oh well. Boop. I like the bouncy noises it makes. That little bloop. It makes it sound really rubbery. Again, just kind of reinforcing my theory that this isn't... It's not really ink that we're dealing with. At least not ink from Earth. It's obviously from some other form of reality, other than the mortal coil as we know it, anyway. Or at least that's what's implied by way of all the demonic rituals stuff that's referenced. Demonic conjuring and alchemy. There's all kinds of weird hocus pocus type stuff going on. Woo! There it is! Man, that one peg really did not want me to touch it. Ta-da! There we go. Now we're getting there. Ah! Darn it! I was expecting it to go a different direction. I'll probably end up actually speeding this up. I'll probably be at this for a while, so I will see you on the other side, however long this may take.